Hello everyone, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Frank Warren shared what Tyson Fury will do in his upcoming fight against undisputed champ. Tyson Fury's promoter Frank Warren shared his expectations for the rematch between his fighter and undisputed champ, which is scheduled for December 21st. According to Warren, he is very confident in Tyson and believes he needs to replicate his performance from the first 7 rounds. Fury took a shot to the nose in the 8th round and just lost concentration. I don't know what happened at. It certainly bothered him because he kept blowing his nose. I think his nose was broken. The next round was a complete disaster for him, and I don't know how Tyson Fury survived it, the promoter explained it. Frank Warren noted that the fight consisted of 2 parts, and the next time Fury will ensure that the first part matches the second if the bout goes the distance. But I genuinely believe the fight won't go the distance. The first fight took a lot out of both of them, without a doubt. The question is, who did it take more out of? Warren added. Tyson Fury makes bold prediction for Jake Paul vs Mike Tyson fight. Boxing superstar Tyson Fury has made a shocking prediction for Jake Paul's fight with Iron Mike Tyson, as he believes it could be bad news for the YouTuber-turned boxer. When Jake Paul and Mike Tyson first announced that they would be boxing, many boxers, analysts, and fans were skeptical. Not only is there a massive age difference between the two, but Tyson has not fought in 4 years, while Jake has remained active in his bid to become a champion. The fight was supposed to take place in mid-July, however, that was scrapped after Iron Mike suffered an alcohol flare-up during a fight to Miami. It has since been rescheduled for mid-November, with the boxing legend already back in training. Many of those early critics have continued to question why the fight is taking place and if Tyson will be able to roll back the years compete with Jake. Well, former heavyweight champ Tyson Fury not only believes that his namesake is going to win, but that he will embrace Jake in a fashion that he has not suffered yet. Listen, if Mike Tyson hits anybody, I don't care if he is 90, he's gonna knock them out cold, isn't he? Fury said. Obviously, I have to back Mike Tyson. I am named after the legend and I will back him. As he always backs me, I'm backing Mike Tyson for the knockout. Come on, Mike, Tyson said. Tyson Fury reacts to Derek Chisora's victory against Judge Joyce. I salute you, you are the man. The Gypsy King issued Derek Chisora a message after his victory against Judge Joyce. British heavyweight Derek Chisora is one of the elite boxers in his category. He has lost multiple fights in his career, but Saturday was possibly the biggest fight of his career. He fought against Judge Joyce in what many are calling an absolute slugfest. In what was Derek Chisora's 48th fight, retirement talk was one of the main topics of conversation before the event. However, Chisora is more than likely willing to continue his career for a few more fights, especially after this impressive victory that drew a great and a heartfelt reaction from Tyson Fury. The Gypsy King has fought and defeated Chisora 3 times, but they have formed a bond for a long time. They even trained together occasionally. Tyson Fury's reaction to Derek Chisora's win. Fury took to social media to record a story where he talked about Derek Chisora's resilience and his willpower to keep fighting. Clearly, the two of them did make a powerful relationship due to the wonderful message from Fury directed at his former rival. After the fight, Chisora told the crowd, "This is not my last fight, I've got 2 more. Perhaps one of these last fights can be against Tyson Fury in order to allow for Derek to go out with an absolute banger." Fury didn't mention any of that in his message to Chisora, but fans were quick to comment that's exactly what they want. But for now, Tyson has something else to worry about. Eddie Hearn aims to book Anthony Joshua vs Tyson Fury and backs Israil Madrimov to beat Terence Crawford. Matchroom chairman Eddie Hearn believes Israil Madrimov can cause a seismic upset of Terence Crawford ahead of their bout for the vacant interim WBO title in Los Angeles on Saturday night. The promoter is also hoping for Anthony Joshua and the Tyson Fury's long-awaited heavyweight fight to be booked for early 2025 if both fighters win upcoming bouts against Daniel Dubois. Eddie Hearn believes Israel Madrimov can beat Terence Crawford in their upcoming bout on Saturday, live on TNT Sports box office. He also remains hopeful of booking the long-awaited heavyweight matchup between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Hearn is the lead promoter for the card on Saturday night in Los Angeles, headlined by Madrimov vs Crawford. Madrimov will be looking to upset Crawford, who is making his debut at 154 pounds and capture the vacant interim WBO title. Hearn has insisted the timing is right for the 29-year-old Madrimov to shock the world. "My job is to champion Israel Madrimov," he said. "I also understand he is a massive underdog. You ask yourself, is he technically good enough? His IQ is strong, has a chin, he ticks a lot of those boxes. He is someone who can technically match or get close to matching Terence Crawford, but Crawford is a generational great. I think ideally you would have probably wanted 2 or 3 more fights for Madrimov, but when you get a chance like this, you have to take it." Crawford may be looking past Israel Madrimov, however, with the 36-year-old eyeing a super fight with Mexican superstar Canelo Alvarez. The 34-year-old is scheduled to fight in September against Edgar Berlanga, with Hearn reiterating that the WBA, WBO and WBC World Super Middleweight Champion is not scared of anyone, including Crawford. "I think Canelo will take any fight if the money is right. He has no fear. He definitely does not have a fear of Terence Crawford," Hearn said. The matchroom chairman revealed his relationship with Alvarez is an amicable one. "My relationship with Canelo is really honest," he added. "I consider him a friend. He is one of the greatest fighters of our generation. He is a pound-for-pound great. He is a legend. I really understand him in terms of when we do business together. We get on well, that's why we can always work together and shake hands, because we do good business together. I don't get offended when another better opportunity comes along for him." He says, "Eddie, I'm sorry, I have to take this. All things equal, I think he would always choose us. But when there is a better opportunity, he won't hesitate to choose that one. It's not a loyalty thing either, it's an honesty thing, and I'm going to do the right thing for me." Eddie Hearn promotes Alvarez's opponent Edgar Berlanga and promised the 27-year-old native a fight against Canelo when he signed with Matchroom. "I presumed that would be us, Matchroom, promoting Canelo and picking Berlanga. We did it the hard way and went and got a deal with BBC for their fight. It's an interesting dynamic. I will be rooting for Edgar Berlanga come September 14 while being respectful to the true great Canelo Alvarez." Eddie Hearn also refused to rule out the possibility of the long-awaited heavyweight bout between Tyson and Anthony Joshua being made in the first half of 2025 in Saudi Arabia. "I think the reality is that if Joshua beats Daniel Dubois on September 21st, which I believe he will, and Tyson Fury win his fight in the rematch on December 21st, which I think he can, even as the underdog, then that fight is next, and it becomes the unification for the undisputed heavyweight championship. His Excellency will make sure that fight gets made. If one of them wins and one of them loses, it can still get made. But right now we just have to focus on a great moment in the heavyweight division. Throughout really a season, we've seen some tremendous heavyweight fights get made," Eddie Hearn said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.